Wesley, I want to clear the air on something. You've agreed to defend your North American Championship against Tony D'Angelo next week?
Yeah. Look, I refuse to be a reactionary champion. I have to bring the fight to every opponent, every single time out there. I may get some bumps and bruises along the way, but I got to this point by pushing the envelope, so why stop when I become champion?
That's fair.
After I beat him, I can move on. You have to take it one opponent at a time, and I'm starting with the one with the biggest mouth of them all. Tony wants this as bad as he claims. He could try and take it from me next week. After Tony fails, I know I have Dijak lurking in the shadows, waiting to deliver his hard justice that he speaks of. I'm ready to deliver my own cold hard facts. This title isn't leaving my shoulder anytime soon.
Love it. See you, Wes.